Good morning, my boy. Have you ever heard evolution? Yes, you have studied evolution through your Pokemon. Indeed, living creatures are developing its function through this evolution. And, as a common sense, you know that we have to make a pair with good species together. But, have you ever thought, if we produce couple with inferior and inferior pair? In 1959, in Siberia, Soviet Union, unique experiment had been done. It was for observation of evolution, code name was domestication experiment. Conducted by Dr. Dmitry Belyaev. You know, a dog is our good friend, and you love our Momo as well. But, you may surprise to hear that, actually, we did not have a dog, as species in this world before. And, it came out in our world, as a result of evolution. Original species was, not a dog, but, a wolf. We spent a long time to educate wolf, and eventually, create new species, dog. Then, it became domestic animal, as nowadays. Therefore, dog is new creature, produced by our human. During process of evolution, dog changes its characteristic. Dr. Dmitry considered, if we can modify characteristic of other animals, like wolf to dog, by coupling species which does not have less offensive characteristic. Indeed, it is contradiction with regard to the rule of evolution. Upon idea of evolution, DNA has to pick up good features of this living creatures. If some wolves are less offensive, this wolf must drop from its survival games. In here, I have to distinguish between breeding and domestication. Breeding is just feeding to grow up it. Domestication is touching even their coupling. Control their DNA. Actually, some of dogs are controlled their coupling, and being created shape, appearance, characteristic as we like. Not only dog, we have animals, successfully completed domestication. Such as, pig, horse, cow, sheep, and goat etc. But, actually, domestication is not really easy job. Most of wild animals are difficult to fully change their characteristic to follow human. To be a good material for domestication, it should have few conditions. If it has selective food requirement, it is not easy to keep. Slow growth needs more time to produce next generation. Easy to deliver sufficient numbers of babies, as next generation. Obedient, not to against us, time to time. Not to be nervous to stay with us. And, respect human, as a boss of their hierarchy. Such as dog, pig, horse, cow, sheep, and goat remained as partner of us. For example, zebra was to strong characteristic, and not obedient to us. Cheetah, they are delicate to copulate, in front of us. Dr. Dmitry picked up fox as his experiment body. He separated fox as two different groups. One, as natural. Did not touch anything. One, friendly with human. How to distinguish, this fox is friendly, or not? Dr. Dmitry identified the baby fox, which does not scare human. And come close to him. In general, survive pressure for species will accelerate evolution under the natural world. But these domestic animals do not have much that kind of pressure. And, through this experiment, some changes appeared. Not only their characteristics, but also their outlook, appearances. Indeed, they mainly used silver fox and red fox for this experiment. But, during this experiment, friendly fox occupied by only red fox. Gradually, showing droopy ears, and rolled tail. Round face, small tooth. Not much difference body shape, between male and female. After 20th generation of this experiment, obviously different appeared for Group A and B regarding their appearance. B is getting more similar with a dog for their appearance. Also, their fertility shows drastic development. More longer breeding season, and frequency of delivering babies. Dr. Dimitri also checked their body hormone, and brain substances. He separated fox, as two different groups. In short, less stress and more relax. Brain substances, serotonin also show difference, between genuine, and mutant. This serotonin control offensive passion of animals, and promotes stable status of mental status. This 50th generation, even some species show dog trick. You can imagine, the friendly fox obtained stability of its mental, and feel more comfortable to stay with us. Point is, it is, not breeding environment, but DNA modification. Scientists call this phenomenon as domestication syndrome, and defined as DNA disease. Do you understand? They said it is disease. Review, features of mutant fox. They just developed feature, which can please human. But, comparatively, difficult to survive in the natural world with this features. Dr. Richard Wrangham pointed out that this is exactly same features of human. Actually, we, human also the animal, which can be target of domestication. I mean, we are easy experiment body to be domestication. Dr. Richard called this phenomenon, as, self-domestication. During our process of evolution, we try to be close the type, which human, or the ruler likes. You can turn your eyes on our history. The ruler spent their energy, how to let his people to be obedient. Exactly, life of the dog. How? We modify DNA of dog in our history. No, we did not produce dog. We did not have such knowledge, technology in long before. Ancestor of dog was just a poor wolf, dropped from their hierarchy. And, in order to survive, go close to human, which can guarantee food, residence, and important, safety. And just by the chance, dog, wolf has skill for hunting, human utilize dog as their domestic animal. Otherwise, dog was already dropped from our history, as a looser of survival game. Remember Pokemon, their evolution is to be stronger. But, what do you think? We are not stronger, rather than our ancestor, I think. I am talking, especially physical point of view. But, we have developed our society, rather than them as a survivor. It is evidence that, sometime DNA will produce creature, which retain inferior DNA. But also, we have to remind ourselves that, our evolution is a step of domestication. And indeed, still this, self-domestication is a not matter of history but our ongoing problem in our real life.
As the journey continues.